This is Tea with Queens, where we don't follow the gossip, we lead it.
From celeb chaos to glam scandals, we call it like we see it.
Unfiltered, unbothered, unapologetic.
So, Michelle Obama recently opened up about how Barack had a different connection with each of his daughters, especially when it came to parenting styles.
Right, I caught that. She mentioned that Barack found it more challenging to raise Sasha compared to Malia, didn't she?
Exactly, yeah. Michelle said that while Malia was more of a people person, like she'd go talk politics with dad and really engage in those conversations, Sasha, well, she's like a cat, you know?
Yep. That analogy really stuck with me. Sasha is like a cat, she said, kinda highlighting that Sasha kept her distance and didn't naturally seek to please him.
Right. And it's fascinating because it shows that even in the same family, you're dealing with such distinct personalities.
Yeah.
Malia, even as a teenager, would make sure to connect with Barack and ask detailed questions like, "Dad, what's your take on the political climate?" Whereas Sasha was much more independent and, not as eager to engage.
I get that. But, don't you think sometimes labeling one personality as difficult might oversimplify things?
Yeah. Well, Michelle pointed out that it wasn't so much about one being troublesome, but rather that Barack had to adjust his approach. He thrived on Malia's openness, but with Sasha, he had to, learn to respect her space.
I see. That makes sense. It's like being a chameleon, right? Adjusting to different needs without imposing one-size-fits-all strategies.
Right on. Michelle even joked about how parenting multiple kids with different personalities is, like trying to be 3 different parents at once. It's both a
Yeah,
funny
indeed.
and real challenge.
And despite all that, it's clear that, Barack's bond with both daughters remains really strong. Even though he might have found Sasha tougher, he still celebrates her growth and achievements.
Absolutely, he even expressed that deep pride publicly, like on social media for her birthday. It just shows that, even with the challenges, family love runs deep.
It's interesting how these remarks also provide a glimpse into how parenting can be so dynamic. One child might naturally seek more interaction, while the other values independence, both needing to be nurtured in different ways.
Exactly. It's like, imagine being in a room with, say, one kid who's constantly engaging and another who quietly observes. The parents gotta cater to both, and sometimes that means being flexible and even a bit, unconventional.
Yep, that real-life balancing act is fascinating. You know, I actually appreciate how Michelle laid it out without judgment. She simply illustrated that what might be considered difficult sometimes is just a reflection of differing temperaments.
And it really underscores that effective parenting isn't just about conformity. It's about meeting each child where they are, even if one kid is, more reserved or less inclined to seek approval.
Right. For sure. And this discussion kind of challenges our stereotypes about good or bad behavior in kids. It's all relative to personality and context.
Definitely. And isn't it interesting, how even someone with as public a life as the Obamas faces every day relatable parenting challenges? It kind of brings them down to earth.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that perspective. How public figures also navigate the ups and downs of, regular family dynamics.
Exactly. And it just goes to show that every family has its, unique mix. In this case, Malia's engaging style balanced out Sasha's more independent streak, with Barack and Michelle having to adapt
Very
as
insightful.
well.
All in all, it really paints a picture of a family that, despite differences, stands united and adapts together.